now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
It's time for the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Rectenwall, and please allow me to introduce to you the one and the only, the world traveler, Scooter,
Whoop, whoop.
Scott Callies.
How are you?
I'm good. Welcome
I'm back. I'm back. I am. Seems like I've been gone forever.
Tell me. Just go ahead and tell me.
It wasn't that bad. I've been watching the shows. I was on the other end.
I got nothing to do with the show. Did you have a good trip?
I did. It was actually a really, really good trip. It was long. Each day we drove probably 7-8 hours getting down there, and then we had an overnight stay in both directions. But it was a good trip. It was good to.
Everybody enjoyed being in the motorhome.
It was something to everybody but me. I mean, I'm the only one stressed driving down the road, and the rest of them are back there watching TV and sitting on the couch and relaxing and enjoying the high life.
That wheel.
Yeah. But it was nice. I didn't have any problems till I left Fargo. From about Fargo to Sioux City, it was 35-mile-an-hour straight winds and gusts up to 50, and it was like driving a parachute down the highway. By the time I got to Omaha, which was our break, I was wore out. I was done.
You were ready to be out of the seat.
I needed a break.
Did you let your wife drive at all?
I offered.
Because I know she's got this grand idea of selling everything and go get a motorhome.
Now she's all about it. She's all about it. But I got to get her behind the wheel.
You should have just let her drive for 5 miles, and she'd have changed that story.
I don't know. We used to have a 36-foot fifth wheel, big old fifth wheel.
There's a big difference between a fifth wheel and a
that's true.
land yacht.
A land yacht. But no, we had a good time. Saw a lot of amazing wrestling. We had 2 kids from Mountain Home that were down there, my son Austin and Amelia Fraunfelter, and both of them did a great job representing Arkansas in Mountain Home. And did really well. I'm very, very proud of them. It's a tough match. It's the biggest stage there is for their.
It's the best of the best.
Yep.
Best of the best.
It was awesome to see.
Time for a little morning prayer. Let's do it. Brought to you by Roller Funeral Home of Arkansas. 29 locations serve you, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. With all our respect, it's not just their motto, it's the way they do business, and it's the way that you'll be treated when you go to Roller Funeral Home. And now the morning prayer. Father God, we just thank you for the safe travels that you've given Scooter and his family to bring them back home and to be with their friends and loved ones and get things back into order. Lord, we just pray that you will continue to bless us as a nation and help us get control of what's going on in our nation. Lord, remember to remind the people that are in Washington that they are there at the mercy of the people that are here, meaning that they are voted in and they can be voted out, and we just need them to do what's right for the nation and not just what's right for their pocketbook. And Lord, as always, we pray for our policemen, our firefighters, our first responders, our doctors, our nurses, our EMTs. Our school will be coming up here probably in the next 4 weeks, and we just pray that you help the parents prepare for that. It's in Christ's name which we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Home of Arkansas. If you don't know where they are, take a trip up Highway 5 North, look for the biggest American flag in the area, pull in their driveway, and you are there. Go talk to them about pre-planning. Pre-planning is something that more people should do. Your friends and loved ones did not live your life, so therefore they don't know how you want to go out and wrap it up. So go talk to Roller Funeral Home about pre-planning. And now we're going to get a quick word from the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zador, and we'll be right back.
Ever been in a cave before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the car!
How will we?
The car! Your offer's been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing.
But how will we?
The closing!
So driving that motorhome down the interstate, you ever feel abandoned?
It is funny because that's kind of how it was. The guy that bought the motorhome just bought it. I mean, it was brand new. He didn't know much about it at all. He said, "Oh, just play with it. You'll figure it out."
Well, there you go.
So yeah, I felt a little abandoned at times.
Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z team of Century 21 Lee Mack Realty here in Mountain Home, across the street from the McDonald's here. They bring us a shot of the White River each and every day. Their phone number there is 870-405-0793. Check out this. A little bit dark today.
It is. A little bit of clouds out there.
What is those?
Those are clouds. Those doesn't bring rain necessarily.
They don't. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. Just darkens the sky. It darkens the sky a little bit. What you're looking at is a great shot of the White River in the city of Cotter, Arkansas. The camera's set in Marion County, Arkansas. And what you're looking at over to the left, which you can just barely see, is the Rainbow Bridge. The Contractor Trust is the white building on the right. The baseball field, Railroad Museum, and the downtown of Cotter. Way off in the horizon is the state of Missouri. You can still see the knob way, way out there. About 1 o'clock is the Witch's Hat Water Tower. And how about the other shot? Is it any brighter? A little bit. To prove to you that that is not a still shot that we show every day, that is a live shot. The water is just rolling along. That's one of my favorite shots out of the whole bunch.
I agree.
This is what we call God's country. If you'd like to take a look at what's available in our area, you're not going to buy this shot, but you can maybe get something close. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. Check out their website, retiredarkansas.net. They have all the MLS listings for the area on their website. There's a thing called Live Views. You can click up on it and check out, 10 to 15 various shots across the way. Is that about right, Scooter?
About right.
And if you see something that catches your eye when you're checking out the MLS listings, be sure to call Bob or Linda Zadora, 870-405-0793. They'll be glad to help you. Realtors you could recommend to a friend, and I say they're always busy but never too busy to meet someone new. So let's take a look at the weather. It's already warm, Scooter. Mountain Home is 79, Harrison 77, Batesville is 82, Yellville 79, Marshall 73, Salem 75, Mountain View 73, Calico Rock 79, West Plains, Missouri 75, Springfield 73, Poplar Bluff, Missouri 76, and St. Louis is 75.
You know it's going to be rough when you're starting out with temperatures like that at this time in the morning.
Yeah, well, if you're going to get in, you might as well jump in with both feet. So.
There you go.
We've panned out to take a look. There is still rain in the world, and it's not in our world, however, but it's up in Missouri. They're getting a little bit of rain. Up in Kansas. Did you get any rain up in Nebraska?
Not in Nebraska, but in Fargo I did.
I know you spent some time in Omaha.
Yeah, I didn't get any rain in Omaha, but in Fargo we did. It rained so bad that the streets were flooded.
Is that right?
And it was bad. I mean, there was one that we were driving down that I was about turned around on. It was almost to the door.
I'll be darned. But rain is coming across about the midsection of Missouri, but there's nothing that's tapping into Arkansas at this time. We are back underneath the heat advisory for the whole state of Arkansas. The excessive heat warning down about Centerway over there on the board. So it just amazes me how those warnings know where to stop. Excessive heat watch in the middle of Illinois and northeast corner of Missouri. Folks, it's just hot. And along with hot comes dry. 7-day forecast. Today, high of 96, scattered thunderstorms. See how that works out. Partly cloudy, low of 76. Tomorrow, 100. Partly cloudy, low of 78. Wednesday, high of 97. Chance of thunderstorms at 40% Wednesday and Wednesday night. Thursday, 70% chance. Thunderstorms likely. High of 90. Thursday night, thunderstorms likely. 70% chance of rain and the low of 70. Friday, thunderstorms likely, chance of about 60%, and the high on Friday is going to be 83. Might have to break out a sweater.
Yeah.
20-degree temperature change, that's pretty good. Let's see here. Friday night, 50% chance of showers, low of 66. Saturday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mostly cloudy, throughout the day, high near 80 degrees, chance of rain 60%. Saturday night goes down to 40%, low of 67, and a 50% chance for rain on Sunday, high near 86. Pollen. Tree pollen today is low, tomorrow's none, Wednesday is none. Grass is low, tomorrow's moderate, Wednesday is moderate. And ragweed is low, tomorrow none, and Wednesday none. Lake levels, 561.77 at Norfolk, which is 9.77 above full pool of 552. They are generating at one generator at this time. Lake Bull Shoals, 670.83, which is 11.83 above the full pool. They are generating 8.
8.
If you would like to call and check on the generation report yourself, 870-431-5311 is the number. Give them a call, but as they will tell you, do not depend on that as fair, safe water conditions. If you're not familiar with the river and they're generating 8, go hire you a guide, somebody that knows the river, or just go fish the lake.
Yeah.
And be careful there.
Somewhere
because,
safer.
Yeah, be careful in the lake because both of them are a little bit high at this time. That's the weather and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zador of the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. RetiredArkansas.net is their website, and go check them out. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's been hot for a long time, Scooter.
It has been hot way too long. Way too long for my taste.
But they're finally talking like there'll be a little rain and some cooler weather coming. We've had 6 straight days of triple-digit weather.
That doesn't surprise me.
Which is absolutely crazy.
Time it's done, we have to have hit or been close to some kind of record.
Yeah, you would think. They haven't been talking about records, but we had 9 days this last month that were triple digits, and we've had 6 in a row, and it's just hot. Hot weather makes people grumpy.
Yeah, I can see that.
I normally don't talk about a bunch of negative stuff, but this is a little bit funny, and I'm going to bring it's not positive, but it's funny. A flipping woman arrested twice on June the 3rd for possessing drugs appeared in Baxter County Circuit Court last Monday. I won't mention the lady's name. But anyway, she has been in Baxter County Jail. Okay?
I'm following you.
She wants to be transferred out of the Baxter County Jail and move somewhere else because the food is better everywhere else. John Montgomery, the sheriff of Baxter County, posted on Facebook Friday night, said, I have 2 suggestions for you. Suggestion number 1 is you might consider not breaking the law.
That sounds like him.
And if you don't want to go along with suggestion number 1, here's suggestion number 2, and that is, if you're going to break the law because you just feel like that your impulse to do so, do it in a different county.
Yeah, you don't like the food here? Don't do it.
Don't like the food here? Don't do anything. That's
takes all kinds.
All kinds. Something. Yep. Yeah. Had one more little thing here I want to talk about. The Cotter School Board approved the continuation of the high school construction project. That's good news for the area school, which is in the city of Cotter, which is very, very good for us. We like to have updated schools for sure. The Bomber Booster Club is accepting members for the upcoming school year. The membership drive is going on right now. The individual cost for an individual or family is $30, and you'll receive a sticker for your vehicle, and your names will go in the football and the basketball bulletins. A bronze donor is $150. You get the sticker, business name will be in the program. Get a calendar, poster you can put in your business, and a yard sign for your business as well. The silver level is $350, which is everything above, plus a large vinyl sign that will be hung in the Bomber Gymnasium for the entire year. The gold, which is $600, you receive the silver level, everything that the silver level gets. You'll get an athletic pass for a family member, excluding the benefit games, of course, because AAA always wants their money.
Oh, yeah.
And your name again will appear in the football and the basketball programs as well. If you're interested in becoming a Bomber Booster, give Bailey Bodenhammer a call, 870-404-3605. Matt Martin, 870-404-7818, or Benita Mueller at 870-425-1285. And that's going to wrap things up for a little bit of business highlight or news highlights for you. We have the mayor of Gassville with us this morning, Jeff Braim, and he'll be back with us in just a moment. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Mayor Jeff Braim of the city of Gassville is with us this morning. Welcome, sir.
Well, Thank you for having me. Good morning.
We appreciate you coming in this morning. And we know you're a busy man, got lots of things to do, but
Oh yeah, keeps me busy out there for sure.
how long have you been the mayor?
I'm finishing up my 3rd term, so 12 years now.
12 years.
Yeah. Time flies, doesn't it?
Do mayor's term limit?
No, on the municipal level, unless you have specific ordinances against it, then you can run however
Stay
long
in
you
there
want.
just however you can, as often as they'll elect you?
As often as they'll elect you in, yes.
Good deal. 12 years is a long time.
It is. Seen a lot of changes in Gassville, and so has everybody else that's went through. We were 1,700, I believe, when I took office, and well, no, a little more than that. And now we're at 2,171 as of this past census.
Wow.
Yeah.
400 folks have moved in.
We've had a little bit of growth out there and some development. So.
If you're new to the area, the city of Gassville is Highway 62 West, 62412 West. Just past the city limits of Mountain Home, you're into the county, but shortly thereafter, you're back into a city, and it's the city of Gassville.
Yeah, we're right there on the highway. We get over. Last traffic count I seen, we're over 100. It's like 113, 115,000 vehicles go through every week in Gassville.
Wow.
So that's it's quite an amount that drives through there. So. We get viewed, and a lot of people stop. Of course, understand, going towards Harrison, Fayetteville that way, but we see our fair share of traffic through there. So.
You've had some growth in the city, not only population, but you've had some commercial growth go on in the city of Gassville as well. How long has the Sonic been in Gassville?
Sonic was done in 94, 95, somewhere in there. I think
Okay.
it was early 90s, Bob. I know that.
The McDonald's was the first to come.
Yeah, and then Sonic was after that.
It's been there quite a while. Then the Sonic came across the street. You've got First Security Bank is there. And Dr. Vance Vision
Vance
Clinic.
Vision, yeah.
Genuine Care, the pharmacy is there.
And Casey's is the newest there. That is the commercial development wise along that
Casey's
little
has
corridor.
probably been the biggest shot in the arm for Gassville in a long time, I would guess.
Yeah. We do have a couple of flea market antique type shops, consignment shops there, and that sees a lot of traffic through those stores too. So
There's no way in the world we can sit here and mention every business that's in the
Right.
city of Gassville, but just hitting on some of those that are fairly new. The Momentum Coffee.
Yes.
And I saw on a sign yesterday that they now offer Neighborhood Mills bread.
Yeah, they have a bakery in there. It's a good stop. We get a lot of, or I should say they do, but we see a lot of traffic in there for that shop. So I know they're big here in Mountain Home too, and we're happy to have them out there. But we also have a good little mix of developing going on right now. Earlier this year, a subdivision was platted for 35 houses in south part of Gassville, and we have a 13 house duplexes going up in the north side. Over by our park, Lancaster Park, over there off of 126 North. Set of duplexes going in there.
Now, will they access those duplexes coming off 126, or do you have to go on Gassville Gardens Drive?
You'll have to go on Gassville Gardens Drive, yes. Yeah, on the loop there.
So that'll be some addition. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Where's the subdivision going?
The subdivision on the south side is, they've actually started one house there. They brought before planning and zoning a 35 house subdivision area there. It's off of, it's between Factory Street and Hauser Street.
On the right-hand side?
It'll be on the south side of Factory Street.
So on the south side of 62?
Yes, on the south side of 62,
okay.
yes. Yeah.
Well, that'll be exciting.
Yeah, we're excited to have those developments, and we have a good mix of working and commercial in Gassville, and with the sewer project completing here shortly, we hope to see some more commercial expansion out there out east. And
the sewer improvement project that you're wrapping up, what area of Gassville will that serve?
That'll serve roughly from Casey's, the CC Drive there at stoplight at 62 and 126 North. The south side from there all the way to County Road 710, which is our eastern border. And then from the north side, it'll run from Cedar Lane all the way to County Road 710. So it's encompassing a good portion of the east side of town.
How much of a landmass do you think?
I know it figured out to just under 2 miles of roughly or so of line, and it's going to bring on roughly 100 new customers that were on septics before too.
Now, do you service water to all that area?
No, we do not. Mountain Home purchased back in the 90s the old, what they called the Cotter 2 system that went from Cotter into Mountain Home, and they service that area of town.
Is that what the water tower up by the old camp place is?
That'd be the County Road, I think that's 5 right there. That blue tower that's right there serves, that's Mountain Home. And it comes, runs into from Mountain Home back to their master meter there at the stoplight. So, yeah.
Is there any talk about water expansion for y'all?
Not at this time. What we're working on next is, cities received American Rescue Plan monies, and our council early on, not that there's anything wrong with our well or anything. It's a good well. It is older, but it's still very, very good well. It's one of the best wells. In fact, our health department stamp of approval when it was done said it was one of the best ones in North Arkansas at the time. But council, we held public hearing, and we're using the funds to drill a second well on the south side of the city to serve as a backup for us, and we can alternate, relieve the first well and pump off of this new well, and be able to take care of our water needs and not have to rely on a backup or anything like that.
How many water towers?
We have one.
Just one?
Yes.
Where's it located?
It's located behind the Baptist Church there, just off the highway on Huey Lane.
You get so used to driving by it, you just don't remember where it's at.
If you look off there at the Baptist Church and just look above, you'll see it's right there, right behind it. So it's a 500,000 gallon tank, and it does well, and we just had it painted and serviced and inside just 2 years ago. So yeah.
Roughly how many customers do you have on your water system?
We have a little over 750, and with the new sewer service, we'll have roughly 800 customers now on sewer, a little over 800. So.
Which is always a good thing for a city to move off of septic into a sewer system.
Yes, I know, early on it was kind of, I don't know, but I know septic systems now, if they fail, it's very expensive to get them repaired or even replaced. So now, with everything we'll take care of, maintenance will all be on us, and it actually improves property values too versus, being on septic. So.
Mm-hmm. Is the goal to one day get everybody that's on septic also on water?
Yeah, that's a future plan. With this septic, the city did have to take out a small loan with the United States Department of Agriculture. We have most of the money was in the form of grant, but we had a small loan of $365,000, which is not a lot in today's money. So when you're talking millions of dollars for a project.
Right,
So when we get that taken care of and things kind of settle a little bit more and the well finished, we may look at visiting on that a little further.
Good deal.
Yeah.
30 minutes after the hour, you're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. Mayor Jeff Braim from the city of Gassville is with us. We'll be back in just a moment.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home.
At Serendipity Bliss, we love turning your day into a once-in-a-lifetime memory by offering unique, beautiful, and specialized event and wedding rentals that can transform any atmosphere into something you will never forget. Whether it's your dream wedding, a golden anniversary, sweet 16 party, or a company event, we can make any event blissfully perfect. Serendipity Bliss carries unique specialty gifts and bridal jewelry and helps coordinate decor, table items, theme-related pieces, and more. Make your day blissfully perfect with Serendipity Bliss, located behind Car Care Mountain Home.
Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Jeff Braim, the mayor of the city of Gassville, is with us this morning. You know, the purpose I wanted to have you on, Mayor, is that we've had so many new people move into Baxter County, and as your census goes, it's growing in Gassville. People need to know what is it about these little towns, and how real of a town are they? Well, Gassville's a real little town.
Yeah. Yes,
not being really little, but I mean it's a real concern over there.
I think just like other surrounding. First of all, we've got our great natural resources in Baxter County. You all know that, the lakes and the rivers and the great draws that they are. But I think, obviously with the pandemic and things, everybody was just looking for a little slower pace too, and you had several people make decisions to. Might have been close to retirement or things like that. I like to look at us as we have a good mix of people. We do have retirees out there, but as you know, working class folks, a lot of them come to Mountain Home to work and things. And but I really think that's the draw to Baxter County. I personally, we moved here in '77. Actually to Fulton County. My dad was born and raised there, and I was 10, and it was kind of a little culture shock to me, but once I saw what everything was, it changed me. We come from a town of about 300,000 in the city, I should say, but it's a little slower pace. People are friendlier, and I just think that once you're here and here for a little while, you see it, and you want to be a part of it. So that's the draw, I think, to especially a town our size.
Let's talk about your infrastructure a little bit. You have a full-time police force?
Yes, we are actually at this year's budget. Our council approved for a fifth full-time officer. We have 4 full-time officers. That's including the chief. Tim Mayfield's our chief, and our department does an outstanding job. And I think for a town our size that they do great.
How many square miles is the city of Gassville?
It is almost. Bob, you got me off guard on that one. Well, let me just give you our limits and I'll let you look at. We run north to the Lithia Creek Bridge on Highway 126, just past the bridge there. We go south almost to the river on Redbud Road, east to County Road 710, and west to almost to the Cotter Park down there where their blue tower is. So
what is 710? What is that? What's the common name for 710?
Well, it used to be known commonly to me kind of as Pet Haven Road.
Okay,
because that's where we went to go to Pet Haven.
I know exactly where it is.
Okay.
The city limits have been that way for quite a while.
Annexation was done in 98. I think that got approved 97, 98 in there. As last time we annexed, that went from Whitaker Lane out to 710, roughly. That's what was annexed in. So that's the last time Gassville annexed.
So your police department, there's somebody on all the time?
Yes, with this full-time, new full-time hire, yeah, there will be.
How many fire stations does the city
we have one.
Has one?
Yes, it's a 7-bay station, and we have a full-time chief, and this year City Council approved a part-time personnel in there. And right now there's 17, I believe, volunteer firefighters.
And that's a new station that's located kind of catty corner across from Taylor's?
No. What you're thinking of is Cotter Gassville Rural has a station in Gassville.
Oh, okay.
There. Yeah, that's the rural department, and that's
so
kind of
where's the
across
city
from.
Department?
City department is on School Street next to City Hall.
Okay.
Yeah. The department is a ISO Class 2 department, so that obviously consists of a lot of things to get that classification, and we're proud of that. And I know future-wise we'll have to probably look at another substation in Gassville, just for a little more coverage, being as we seem to be going east a little bit, and we'll see. Probably that be one out that direction.
What kind of industry does Gassville support? Is there any industry left over there?
Stitchco is our probably biggest employer. They employ around 100 there.
They have the old Marbax factory down
Yes, yeah, the old shirt factory down there, and Steve Wolf, that's his company. And we have a nursing home. The nursing home be another big employer for the city, and then probably after that would be Sunfest Market, pretty big employer too.
And everybody's got a Dollar General.
Everybody's got a Dollar General now. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
They just need to move to the other side of the street and come a little closer to 126.
Yeah, it's a little crowded there off the highway getting into that one a little bit, but yeah, they need a little bigger station there. So
still a good number of farms and farmland in your area.
Yes, it doesn't take long to get out into a rural spot there, or to river access, and beautiful areas kind of to the southwest there of Gassville. We go down East Cotter Road there a little ways, past our park, and it's very, very beautiful down through there.
Let's talk about your parks a little bit.
Yeah.
You've got one that's fairly new, probably in the last 10 years.
Yes.
And then you've got the older park that's back off behind Sunfest.
Mm-hmm. The newest park is Lancaster Park. It's about 4 acres, and That was donated by the developer there of Mountain View Estates to the city, and we've got a little bit of playground equipment in there, and we were awarded a grant for a trail, walking trail, and well, it's the recreational trails grant that they do, and we're going to have be working on a trail there shortly for walking and biking, just recreation. No ATVs or anything like that, or motorcycles, just walking, biking.
Just
so,
a
yeah.
relaxed
Yeah,
environment.
get in there and get some exercise and walk. So.
Now, will that go up in and through like Gassville Garden Estates and the housing
no,
in there, or will it just
we're
stay
not
within the park?
We're not looking for a connection out of the park yet. We're just getting the basic one in, but there's a possibility if we maybe work with landowners around there that we could look maybe to expand that and branch it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's that possibility through there.
So what about the city park?
City park is again a little over 4 acres. Well, that one's actually probably closer to 6. It has a full-size ball field on it, concession area, restrooms. We're working right now, council approved to get a new pavilion down there, and we're going to construct a new 40 by 80 metal pavilion in the park, and then next year we're going to look to hopefully the walking path around it is a little narrow, so we're going to look to expand and widen it and make it a little more user friendly. So,
how used is that park?
That is probably our most used one. It has 2 full playground areas on it, a 1/4 mile walking path, and like I said, it's just it's got a developed parking area, and that is it is used a lot.
You have an annual event that happens there?
The annual Gassville and Park Festival is held the first Saturday of every June there, and we were back this year after a 2-year hiatus, and we had a successful event this year, and we look forward to playing, developing, getting back bigger and better next year. So.
Your baseball field there is open for public use, or is it?
It can be. What we typically do is Cotter School programs use that first, and but we can look at league. We'd love for a league to look at us at using that. That was built a lot of that under a grant, and back when Legion ball wasn't all in Mountain Home, and Legion all went to Mountain Home, and the field just kind of went stagnant a little bit, but Cotter School and their programs have been utilizing it.
So use it for their school?
Yeah, well, it's for their summer program.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They have, most all your schools now built on campus facilities, and but at the time Cotter did not have that when that was built. So.
But if you're planning a family reunion or just some kind of a get together, you can call
City Hall and
see if it's available.
We can discuss it with them. Sure.
How do they get a hold of somebody at City Hall?
870-435-6439, and that's the number of City Hall.
We're going to take a quick break. We're visiting with Jeff Braim, the mayor of the city of Gassville. We'll be back in just a moment.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we're here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. Close to Lake Norfolk and a short journey to Jordan County Line Liquor is your destination for all your refreshment needs. They offer the widest variety of all your wines, beers, and liquors with the cleanest atmosphere and the largest selection in the area. Not sure what to get? Ask Jordan County Line Liquor's friendly and knowledgeable staff for an expert recommendation you can't go wrong with. Also, don't forget about the Smoker's Den for all your smoking and accessory needs. That's Jordan County Line Liquor, close to Lake Norfolk, located on Highway 177 in Jordan, Arkansas.
Ever been in a cave before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the car!
How will we?
The car! Your offer's been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing.
But how will we?
The closing!
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Mayor Jeff Braim, City of Gassville, is with us. Been in office for 12. This is your third term? Just finished your third?
Ending up my third term, yes.
Ending up your third term.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going to run again?
Yes.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first, right? Well, just a personal note here about this last month. My father passed away, and I just it's been just a little bit of a struggle, but it took some prayer and some time to consider things a little bit, and after talking with my wife, that I'm gonna seek another term.
Well, good deal.
So, yeah.
Let's talk about Jeff for a minute. You're the mayor of the city of Gassville, but
yes.
I've known you before you were mayor, and
right.
Let's talk about you and your family and children.
Well, I have been married to my beautiful wife, Russell Anna. She's Rusty to me and everybody, but she works at the hospital. Been married almost 20 years. We have 2 boys and a girl. They're all grown and have 2 grandchildren. And just like everybody else around here, we like to camp and hike and swim and enjoy the rivers and lakes and all the great beauty we have in the area here.
How long have you lived in Gassville?
I've lived in Gassville I was thinking on that this morning, 37 years I've been here.
37 years.
Yeah. So.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to high school at Salem, 84 graduate. Yeah.
Salem Greyhound.
Salem Greyhound. Go Hounds.
Well, Gassville doesn't have a school, so you're safe to say that if you want to.
We've got a good school, though, in Cotter, and they have a great administration there. I know a lot of the teachers and everyone down there, so it's great.
Let's talk about that a little bit for folks that maybe just be new to the area. Do all the residents, all the school-age children in the city of Gassville, do they go to Cotter?
No, there's school of choice in Arkansas. There are some that go to other schools, but the majority of them, yes, they attend Cotter. So, yeah.
So the Cotter School District encompasses all of Gassville.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's good to know, because I know a lot of folks wonder about that, and
of course, Gassville, just like Mountain Home and others, the mailing addresses go outside the city limits.
Sure.
So you'll see Gassville addresses all the way up to Midway there on 126, and even towards 62 going east would be Gassville. But yeah, for the majority of Gassville goes to Cotter.
How many members do you have on your city council?
We have a council comprising of 6 members. Most of them are experienced, and I've known a lot of them, got to know a lot of them personally. A lot of them knew me before I ran for mayor. I started my career a little early on city council in Gassville back in the 90s. And I served 6 years, a little over 6 years on council total, and ran for mayor in 2010. So,
who are your members?
We have Kenneth Smith, Ernest Adkins, Tim McFarland, Naomi Lassen, and Ralph Bird. Yeah. And our recorder treasurer's Jeff Lewis.
Oh, Jeff is still around.
Yeah, Jeff is he does an outstanding job for us too. He's very, very knowledgeable. Yes. Yeah.
Those that may or may not know, Jeff Lewis is also the chief deputy for the Baxter County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah. He's the captain.
Jeff's been around a long time.
Yeah, he has. Yes.
Do you see any changes coming up in the near future for the city?
Well, as I stated earlier, I really believe that our east corridor is going to open up a little more with this sewer, and I think we're going to get some commercial growth out of it, which is what our council and everyone, when we went to do this project, was we understand there was residents there that needed it also, that were asking for it, and I think now with everything being processed and done through the highway there, that it'll open up our growth more there on the commercial side.
Does the city of Gassville have a planning and zoning commission?
Yes, they do. Is comprised of 5 members right now. Yeah, and obviously a chair with that. So.
And what is the purpose of that?
The purpose of that is to hear for rezoning issues or a development that might come in that would need to be brought before them. Anything building substantial commercial or residential would be brought before them for consideration for the city.
And the requirements to be on that commission?
Well, obviously reside in Gassville, maybe have some knowledge or building aspects or anything to do with with that area maybe.
And I'm guessing those 6 or 7 people that comprise that commission, they're broad-based business owners.
Yeah, yes, we
homeowners,
even have
landowners.
Yep, yeah, they are, and we have a building inspection department, and so we follow things from planning all the way through to the finish. So.
How many full-time employees does the city of Gassville have?
With these last 2 that we have, we'll be at 18 full, and that's citywide.
You have several part-time, or?
We have some part-time in police, and we hire a part-time help in mowing for summertime. So and things. So when the grass gets up.
Yeah. Which
not
we haven't
this
had
year.
that problem this year.
Not this year. No.
The things that people notice the most is the highway right-of-ways and the buildings that are along the highway of 62 and the 126. Not so much because there's not a whole lot that goes on up that way.
No.
But the cleanliness and how the city has been able to keep all that up with the help of the highway department from the state of Arkansas. But it's one thing about it is when you get into Gassville, you are, because it's, first of all, there's probably a police officer sitting at the old Mother's Cupboard there. He's going to slow you down some.
Yeah. Well, he keeps tabs out there. I'll put it that way. But we just like I said earlier, we have a good mix out there, I think, of housing and commercial development, and we're excited for our future. I think we're seeing growth there, and I believe there's going to be more people that move that way to be a part of it.
What is the one thing you'd like to see come to Gassville?
Honestly, one of the things I'd like to see, and I know this be down the road probably further, but we get a lot of people inquire about motels. Some people want to see something along that line. You know, I'm not saying we don't have a good motel now. Brass Door is a good motel, but we just get inquiries about stays, you know, for people that might be visiting or just at the river for a day or two, or lake fishing. We do have a lot of fishermen that obviously visit that side of the area, and I'd like maybe down the road seeing another motel.
Does the city of Gassville deal with a lot of VRBOs?
We don't have many in our city. I've actually been keeping tabs on that a little more. You see a little more of those. They want to stay a little closer to where they're fishing or something like that, or recreating. So they typically found more in Cotter. So, but we do have a few. So.
Now the big RV sales place, that is out of city limits.
Yes. So
that's probably by design. It kind of skated the city of Mountain Home, skated the city of Gassville.
Yeah.
And no tax dollars coming out of either one of those.
No, neither city sees anything out of that. But I mean, it helps the county, which in turn, I mean, helps the economy as a whole. So I know sales tax numbers have been up and steady, and we've really seen, I'm thinking another boon is coming once things get turned around with post-COVID here. But we just have to get that all out of the way yet. So.
With the development of the 13 duplex complex that's getting done in the new little subdivision, when will they actually break ground on those? You say you got one house started?
One house has started on that. They have done the curb and gutter, and he's done some base work on his street where the duplexes are going over there.
Is the city co-op some of that, or is that all on the builder?
No, that's on the builder to start, and then the city will go in and accept the street if it's up to our standards.
After it's finished.
Yes. Yeah, he's building it to our standards, but we just have to see the finished product and everything.
And of course, all that
paving
will be on city sewer and water.
Yes.
The duplexes. Well,
yes.
How about the housing complex?
The housing complex will too. Yep.
So that'll be a nice little addition to the coffers.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we like to have and see good, just like everybody else, good quality housing, and these homes that have been built are very, very nice, and we'll see how the rest of it develops. So.
Any major street projects going on right
we
now?
just finished up our state aid project. Cities, can receive state aid monies and up to $300,000, and we just finished 6 streets, I think it was, in 5 or 6 for our share of state aid monies this year. So we that's been one of the best programs that the state has started for cities, and it's good, easy projects to do. So
overlays?
These were overlays, yes, yeah. The last street construction job we did was South School Street, and that was 3 years ago, 3 or 4 that we finished that one. And I put in for design project under state aid for South Johnson Street. So we're gonna look to get that constructed,
wrapped up and done.
Yeah.
Your lift station there off of CC, done, open, running?
It's done. It is running. In fact, they finished the sewer tie-ins last week, and we have some fence work around those to do, but some cleanup, obviously, but other than that, they're all online and working, and
no problems.
No problems. So
it's a good deal.
Yeah.
The growth of the city of Gassville. Remembered as a kid that it's way different. Way different.
I
now,
hear that all the time, and of course, some people forget, but we were home to the first hospital in the county.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mayor, we appreciate you taking the time to join us this morning. We'll have you back again maybe in a couple months, and we'll talk about it again.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. See you tomorrow.